Hello friends, this is Raj Sastry from Raj Option Trading. Today is July 31, 2021. I want to talk about heavily shorted stocks and how to benefit from it. So with that, we'll look at major news on heavily shorted stocks, 100 heavily shorted stocks, how to spot good stocks which are heavily shorted, and also look at few charts and see what's worth buying at this time. With that, let's jump in and get started. Here are the list of heavily shorted stocks. At the top of the list, we got WORX. It's a SCWorx, $2.21 stock, very heavily shorted, 58% float short. And then we got Allied Health, AHPI, $8.25, 57% short. And then we got Up Here, Wheels Up, $7.95, heavily shorted. And one of my favorite here, FUV Arcimoto, $16.35, 36% short, and the list goes on. So we will look at these and many more and see what's worth buying at this time. And with that, here are the top news on heavily shorted stocks. We got here SCWorx, ticker symbol WRKS, $2.21 stock. They're into software solutions for management of healthcare. Basically, works with the healthcare providers, e-health type company, healthcare IT. Looks like they're in compliance with the NASDAQ listing standard, and they also have a new CEO, Tim Hannibal. We'll see if it's worth buying at this time. And then we got an airport and air travel services company, Wheels Up. It's a private jet company and $7.95 stock. Let's see if it's worth buying as more and more people are taking COVID shots and can't wait to fly. This company can do very well. And then we got Arcimoto, FUV. These guys are into recreational vehicles, three-wheeled electric vehicles. I think this company can also do very well. They demonstrate first driverless FUV and they debut production of Roadster and Arcimoto enabled flatbed FUV. I think this can do well as summer is warming up. People can buy more and more recreational vehicles. They can send the stock up. And then we got here a provider of hardware, software, and on-site services for petroleum mining and extraction industry in China, Recon, RCON. They announced cooperation with G7 IoT to empower logistics industry. It's the $3.20 stock. We'll see if it's worth buying. Stock has been dropping off late. We'll see if it's worth buying here. And then we got here Workhors. It designs, manufactures, and builds and sells battery electric vehicles. Let's see if it's worth buying. I think they oust their CEO because of production delays. $11.53 stock. I think most of these EV companies are in a wait and watch mode now. We'll see if it's worth buying, the Workhors at this price. And then we got here cloud infrastructure platform that enables real-time programmatic advertising. Think about digital advertising, and PubMatic is a great play. Stock has been down of late. According to this news here, it's one of the top growth stocks to watch and buy. $29 stock. We'll see if it's worth buying here. Then we got here smart supply chain service provider in China, company called Best. It's a strong sell according to Zacks, $1 stock. We got to be careful here. This can go into penny stock territory pretty soon. And then we got BBIG. It's a consumer product research and development and manufacturing company, $3.43 stock. And I think this can, it's also called Vinco Venture, that's the name. So according to this news here from Investor Place, this could be a good one to buy after the pullback ends. And here we got SPRT Support.com, one of my favorite companies. They help with the technical support solutions through home-based employees. I think as more and more people are geared towards hybrid work environment, working from home will continue, and this company can do very well in that environment. Still low stock price, $8.01, and they're up 240% from a year ago. I think it's a great company. I would buy this company into this temporary weakness. And then we got software platform that enables companies and developers to create websites, web applications, and online stores. Bridgeline, ticker symbol BLIN. They receive more than $7.3 million in warrant exercise. Still a low price stock, $6.36. We'll see if it's worth buying Bridgeline here. And then we got here Canoo. It's again an EV play, electric vehicles. Folks are wondering, are insiders buying this stock? We'll see how it is as we go forward. It's a $8.13 stock. They're into mobility, technology, and design, engineer, develop EV vehicles for commercial and consumer markets. And then you got Poshmark here. They're into social marketplace for new and second-hand products. And this was a hot company when they IPO'd last year. There is a stiff competition with the Poshmark, Farfetch, Real, and even the Stitch Fix and many other companies in this market. And we have to wait and watch. But I think at this time, stock has been dropped significantly. There's a high short interest. It may be okay to slowly buy Poshmark at this price. Next, we got Atreca. It's a BCEL. They're into biopharmaceutical company. They help with the treating solid tumor types. They present initial clinical data and looks like stock dropped. Probably market did not like the news they saw. This could be a good opportunity to buy slowly into this weakness. And then we have a computer hardware play. They design, market, creativity platform that enables users to turn ideas to professional looking handmade goods. Think about your t-shirts, coffee mugs with some pictures. This company can really help with those. Looks like according to street.com, this could be a nice opportunity to buy. Stock is $34.23. I think it may be okay to buy slowly and take it from there. And then we got a medical technology company. They're into continuous glucose monitoring or CGM systems. I think it's a good stock. We have Senseonics Holdings, SENS, $3.07 stock. It may be okay to buy into this weakness and hold it for a while. And then we got original equipment manufacturers of light duty vehicles, fleet vehicles, and electric pickup trucks, Lordstow Motors. I think most of you know Lordstow Motors. I think with the old management, they had some false advertisement about truck rolling down the slope. I think the company is now they got new leadership positions and $6.24 stock. According to Barron's, EV stocks may not do well anytime soon. It's maybe okay to buy slowly. Don't put a lot of money. It could be okay to slowly venture and hold a small position here. And then we got Alset eHome International, AEI, and these guys are into property development, digital transformation technology, and also biohealth activities. And this company, I think $2.07 stock, and they closed 32 million underwritten public offering. We'll wait and watch. Maybe okay to buy a little bit and hold a small position. Very high short ratio at this time. So with that, now let's go into heavily shorted stocks. We got a list of 25 stocks in this chart here. At the top, we got WORX. As you can see, a very high short ratio, 58%. From there onwards, it's in the descending order. So as you see here, the way to look at this chart, I would pay very close attention to insider trading activities and institutional trading activities. I would also look at the sales as well as sales growth in 1 year, quarter over quarter. Also look at gross margin. And then you look at the performance here. How is the performance in 1 day, 1 week, 1 month? If the performance is kind of picking up in a shorter term, it may be okay to invest a little bit. But if the performance is going really bad all along, then you have to wait and watch and look for a uptick in the stock. And also watch RSI or relative strength index. You want to make sure you don't want to buy stock which is flying high. For example, as you look through here, you got few stocks, for example support.com. Right now RSI is 72. That tells you, hey, you know what, stock has been going up nicely in one day, 1 week, and so on and so forth. Don't buy a lot. If you want to buy a little bit and hold, you may, but wait for a little pullback. Given RSI 72 tells you stock has done nicely of late. Good to wait for a pullback. So with that, let's get started here. WORX $2.21 stock here, $22 million market cap. Insiders have been selling. You got to watch out here. There may be various reasons, but insiders are selling. And as you scan through here, RSI is 49, but stock is doing nicely in one day and 1 week. I would probably wait for a little pullback before I jump in. Stock is down 62% from 52-week high. I would wait for a little pullback here. It's okay to buy a little bit. RSI is still 49. It's okay to buy a little bit. Only, the thing is, it went up 10% in one day and 15% in 1 week. It's natural for the stock to pull back a little bit. And then we got AHPI $8.25 stock, as you can see here. Its insiders are selling 14%, and as you see here, stock has done tremendously well. So you would wait for a little pullback here also, and then put your money to work. And we got wheels up here. Institutions are buying this company. That's why it may be a good company to buy at this time along with these institutions. And in one day, stock went up. So as you scan through here, look for companies where insiders are buying or selling and institutions are buying and selling. As an example here, PubMatic, insiders have been selling, and we got here Poshmark, same story. But on the positive news, the institutions are buying Poshmark, which is a good one. We got SENS here, same story. Insiders are selling, institutions are buying. That's a good one. Stock is kind of rebounding nicely off late. So we have to look at those situations and take it from there. And as you scan through here, Clovius, insiders are selling. Ocugen, same story. And Romeo and Nicola, same story here. So I would look for stocks which are rebounding in the short term, like here Wheels Up could be a good one. It started rebounding in one way, and as you scan through here, even BBIG Vinco is trying to show some strength in near term, even though it fell down on Friday. As you scan through here, one more here, Circuit, it's also a good one. It's trying to rebound in the shorter term. And same story with the SENS and Ride. I would be a little careful, put a little bit money to work, not too much. As you scan through, same story here, SmileDir, it's showing some strength in the shorter term, could be a good one. And even HRTX, Heron, as well as Romeo. Next, we'll jump into one more here. So we got Root at the top. I will not cover each and every stock. I have highlighted few here. Good RX. Good RX is showing some strength here. Insiders are selling, as you can see here. But as you scan through here in 1 week and 2 week, stock is showing some signs of improvement. That's why this could be a good one to buy slowly. And then we got Clover Health. I think it's showing some strength or a little bit strength in 1 week. Could be okay to buy slowly. And then we got Li Auto, one of the Chinese EV electric vehicle play. It's showing some strength in 1 week, 2 week, and so on and so forth. Could be okay to buy slowly and hold a nice position here. As you scan through here, I got highlighted few stocks here. Wayfair stock has dropped drastically last week. I would buy some Wayfair into this weakness here and go from there. And then we got Solo electric vehicle play here, and Fisker, same story, showing some strength, as you can see here. And Fisker also showing some strength in near term. I would also look at Innovio Pharma here right now. As you see here, RSI is 50, showing some strength in the near term. I would buy some at this time. And same story, the Right Age showing some strength in the near term. I would buy some Right as well as stocks like EHang. EHang is a good one, showing some strength in the near term. It's okay to buy EHang also, as well as XLEA showing some strength in the near term. Next, we'll look at a few more here. Fastly, one of the famous internet companies, help the content delivery. Stock has been dropping off like a rocket ship, as you can see here. I think it may be okay to buy some into this weakness, hold for a while. RSI is RSI is 40, tells you stock is completely oversold at this time. Insiders are buying slowly, as you can see here, which is a good sign. As you scan through here, look for insider transactions right here. Spice, Virgin Galactic. Insiders have been selling a lot. Stock has been showing some strength here. I would buy at this time. I think it's oversold at this time. RSI is 42. I would buy a little bit of Virgin Galactic at this time. And as you scan through here, Sabre, again, this stock has not done great, but showing some strength here. It may be okay to buy some SABR at these levels, given RSI is 48 and stock is showing some strength at this time. As you scan through here, we got ZYXI. Insiders have been selling. Stock has been dropping off. Probably, if you're a contrarian, you can buy. Otherwise, I would wait for a small uptick to buy. And we've got Fubo here, Fubo TV, same story. There is some strength in 2 weeks chart here a little bit. I think I would buy slowly into this company also. And as you scan through, we got Marathon Digital, Bitcoin play, cryptocurrency mining. Insiders have been selling, institutions have been buying. I would buy this company slowly into this weakness. Whenever cryptocurrency makes some bad news, it's good to buy Marathon, which is the best of the breed. We got here AMTX. As you can see, your institutions are buying here. Stock has been dropping off. It could be okay to buy along with these institutions here and hold it for a while. And as you scan through here, we got a couple more companies where insiders are selling heavily, including Skills, where many of you have holding positions on Skills. As you see here, Skills, I think it's showing some strength in 1 day. Could be good one to hold for a while. There is some uptick here, and even CRTD showing some strength in the near term. It's okay to buy. And even Second Eye EYES showing some strength in 2 weeks chart. Maybe okay to hold a small position here. Same methodology here. Go. There is some strength here in the near term. Okay to buy. And same story with the Woozy, Sabre, as we talked about. And even Zeopharma, I think it's showing some strength here. Next, we'll look at one more page here. We got a list of companies, as you can see here. Pay attention to insider transactions and also institution transactions, and see if there's a strength in the nearer term in 1 day, 1 week. That's where you can really buy some of these companies. And if you really believe in some companies, even though there is some negativity in the shorter term, you can still buy a small position and hold on. And pay attention to the sales growth. Even though there is a lot of short news, but if the sales growth is nice, as you can see here in Dynavax, Sunrun, even Sorrento Technologies, and BGS, these are fundamentally good companies. Short or not, these are good companies to buy. Next, we got we will look at stock charts here just to see, because most of the times just by looking at the stock price, you cannot predict where the stock will go. But if you look at the stock chart, you will know how the stock has been doing off late. That tells you how it might do in the future. So with that, as you see here, works. As you see here, stock is a good one from a chart perspective. Goes up and down, went up all the way because of the short squeeze here. Right now it's trying to go up. So generally in stocks like this, you could buy on a down day. You'll still make money. You'll not lose money too much because stock goes up and down. If you have some patience, you could make money with stocks like WORX. And then we got AHPI. As you can see, your stock has been going up off late. I would not chase stocks like this here. As you see here, AHPI has been doing very nicely off late. I would wait for a small pullback before I put my money into this. On the other hand, up, as you look at the chart here, wheels up, stock has been up a lot, now down a lot, showing some strength of positive here. As you see here, up, showing some strength in one day. I would buy some up at this time and wait for a nice short squeeze. We got Arcimoto or FUV, a nice looking chart. Stock went up all the way, came down. Now it's showing some strength of going up again. As you can see here, FUV RSI is 57, indicates you can buy with caution. Wait for a little pullback to add more. So as you can see here, done okay in one day, 1 week, and 2 week. Still down big from 52-week high. And then you got RCON, Chinese petroleum extraction type play here. Stock has been dropping off like a rocket ship and now it's stabilizing. It may be okay to buy some at these levels and hold it for a while. And workforce management shakeup, we got new CEO. As you see here, RSI is 45. Stock has been sold off in one day, but showing some strength of positive bullishness in 1 week and 2 week. It may be okay to buy some workhorse into this temporary weakness. Then we got a couple more here. PubMatic stock has been selling off. I know many of you might be having PubMatic stock here. As you see here, you could see some base around say um, around around $25 or so, or $27. I would hold on to PubMatic, showing some negative bearishness at this time. As you see here, RSI is 42. You don't see any positiveness in any 1 day, 1 week, 2 week, but it's good to hold on. I think this company will do well. Then we got best here, Chinese play here. Stock has been dropping off like a rocket ship. This is where you got to wait and watch. We don't want to go. We don't want to play when the stock is dropping off heavily. I would wait a little bit. This could be issue with all the Chinese stocks going down. So if you want to be a contrarian, you could buy some. But as you look from the chart here, stock has been making lower lows of late. Then we got BBIG here, Vinco, as we talked about. Institutions are buying, that's a good news here. And stock, as you see here, is kind of in a trading pattern, showing some strength here. It's okay to buy along with these institutions here and hold a good position here. And then we got support.com. As you can see, our stock has been going up like a rocket ship here. And RSI is 72. Stock has been going up so nicely, as you can see here, in 1 day, 1 week, and so on and so forth. If you want to be a long-term investor, you could buy some, but otherwise, I would wait for the stock to drop a little bit to buy more. Then you got BLIN here, again bridge line. As you see here, stock went up a lot. Now it's trying to make some upward move here. Stock is $6.36, very low market cap, $50 million. As you see, your stock has done nicely off late. RSI is 52. It's okay to buy a little bit with the RSI at 52, but I would wait for the stock to come down a little more. But I think RSI 52 is okay. And we got Canoo here. Canoo stock has been dropping off. Lot of lower lows, as you can see here. Right now showing some strength of consolidation here slowly. Probably it's okay to buy slowly into this weakness. And we got one more list here. Poshmark, it's again retail, social media, second-hand luxury items play. As you can see, your stock has been trying to stabilize off late. I would buy slowly into this weakness. I think Poshmark will do well. As you can see, your institutions are buying and insiders are selling. Nice gross margin here. Stock has been showing some strength in 2 weeks, which is a good one. And then you got BCEL here, Atreca, as you can see here, $5.49 stock, low market cap 202, million. And as you can see, your stock is showing some strength in one day, and you could buy a little bit at this price and hold on to it. I think this might do well. And then you got Circuit here. These are helping you with creating t-shirts with some logos and coffee mugs with some pictures. I think this company can do well. I think it's a nice looking chart, a lot of higher lows, which is good. I would buy Circuit into this weakness here. Stock has been going up in one day, but a nice looking chart. I love this chart here. And then you got Sensio, SENS. It's a continuous glucose monitoring type device, medical device play. I think right now RSI is 48. It's okay to buy this company. This company has got some life, goes up and down. It's not a stagnant type stock. I would buy this company into this temporary weakness. Lordstow, you got to watch out here. Stock has been making lows, not too many highs. So if you have a little bit longer term horizon, you could put some money to work here, showing some strength in one day. As you can see here, new management, they're trying to shake up the company. And then you got AEI, it's all set. eHome, I think stock has been dropping off of late, $2.77. As you see here, institutions are buying this company. That's a good one. I think you could buy some of the stock at this price here, hold it for a while. Then you got a couple more here. Riot Blockchain. It's into Bitcoin mining. One of the best of the breed companies. Right now RSI is around 52. I would buy this company on any bad news on the crypto area and hold it for a while. Showing some strength, up and down movements. It's a good one. And then you got SmileDir showing some strength in the near term. RSI is 40. I would buy some SDC at this price. There is some strength, as you can see here, in one day, 1 week, and so on and so forth. And then you got Clovis Oncology, nice looking chart. Stock is off late coming down, and as you see here, they got insiders selling the company, so that's putting some pressure on the stock here. And as you see here, they've been down off late. And nice gross margin. They do have good gross margin here. I would buy some of these at this lower price and hold for a while. Oxygen, same story, nice looking chart, up and down. Right now RSI is 44, showing some weakness here. Some strength in the 2-week chart here. I would buy some Oxygen. This kind of spikes sometimes due to short squeeze. Then we got Heron, HRTX. Stock has been battered, as you can see here. Right now insiders are selling a little bit. Institutions are also selling a little bit. Nice gross margin, as you can see here, and stock has been dropping off all along. So if you're contrarian, you could buy some HRTX into this weakness. Many of these stocks will come up nicely if you have some patience and hold on to it for a while. I think this will do well too. And then you got Romeo here. It's again, all the EV stocks are not doing great. So if you put some money here, have some patience. It might show some strength as you go forward. We got here Nikola, again an EV play here. Same story, all the EV stocks, you gotta have some patience at this time. $11.57 stock. As you can see, our RSI is 34, tells you stock is oversold at this time. It's been down all along from one day all the way to 1 year. So this is why you got to have some patience, buy slowly, and hold it for a while. And then you got Root. Root, as you can see, a stock is a one-way ticket all the way going down. Unless you're a contrarian willing to put some money to risk, I think you should probably try to avoid such charts, because there is no sign of positiveness. If you see some positiveness in the near term, then you can start putting some money there. A good RX, on the other hand, there is some movement up and down, showing some strength in the near term. In 1 week and 2 week, it's okay to put some money to work here. Nice gross margin. I love the gross margin. And then you got MMAT here, Meta. Stock has been up and down. Nice short squeeze. Now it's down, stabilizing right now. As you can see here, there is some strength in 1 week chart here. You could put some money to work here as there is some strength in the nearer term. Then we got Clover Health here. Nice looking chart, goes up and down a lot. Right now consolidating. There is some strength in 1 week, so I would put some money to work here, and this can go up. Then we got Li Auto here. Nice looking chart, has made a nice comeback here. Right now RSI is 50. You could buy cautiously, but stock has gone up nicely. I would wait for a little pullback before buying Li Auto here. And now we got a couple more here. Oof, Petco stock has been trying to bounce back here. As you can see, RSI is 46. Some strength in the 2 week chart here. I would put some money to work here for Oof. We got KDMN here, Cadmon. As you see here, no strength. I don't see any strength right now. Very high valuation. As you can see here, nothing much going on. I think if you're a contrarian, you could put some money to work here. This does go up and down. There is some life to the stock. It moves. Then we got EHang. EHang is one of my favorite companies. As you see here, there is some strength in the near term. I would put some money to work slowly into this company. This goes up and down, as you can see here. We got Geo here, Geo Group, $6.92, showing some strength, as you can see here. And insiders are buying their own company, as you can see here. It may be okay to put some money to work with the Geo here. And we got XCLA. As you can see, a stock is having some, it goes up and down nicely. Right now, insiders are selling a lot. Stock is showing some strength in the near term. It may be okay to buy some XCLA at this time. And then you got Rite Aid here. Rite Aid, as you can see, our RSI is 45. Stock is trying to bounce in the near term, 1 week and 2 week. It may be okay to buy some Rite Aid at this time. We got one more chart here. App Harvest APPH stock has been selling off of late. Insiders are selling, institutions are selling. There is some strength in 1 day. It may be okay to buy slowly into this weakness here and wait for a while. GPRE Green Plains stock is doing nicely. Lot of higher highs and lower highs. I think right now as you look through GPRE, RSI is 56. Stock has been going up nicely. It's even above its 52-week high. I would wait for a little pullback. If you want to buy a little bit, it's okay, but I would wait for a pullback. As you can see, a stock always gives some pullback. I would buy on a small pullback here. Then we got ATUS. As you can see, a stock is doing nicely, up and down and down and up. You can make money trading these type of stocks here. Right now, it's insiders are selling 89%, as you can see here. Institutions are buying slowly. Stock is not showing any strength at this time. Right now, it's down. I would buy some at this point here and wait for a nice pullback. And then we got Innovio. As you can see, our stocks has movements. Right now it's stabilizing. As you can see here, there is some strength in shorter term, 1 week and 2 week. As you can see here, insiders are selling the company. So I would probably buy some at this time, trying to stabilize. It will make its move as you go forward. Then you got GBT all the way down. It's lower highs and lower lows. You got to be a little careful. You got to be a little bit careful with this type of chart pattern before you put money. Look for some positive news or a positive stock trend here. There is no strength in 1 day, 1 week, so on and so forth. Be a little bit careful. I would watch for a small uptick in 1 day, 1 week in GBT before I put my money to work, unless you're a long-term investor. Then you got VXRT. VXRT on the other hand, it's a good trading stock, goes up and down nicely, as you can see here. Right now VXRT RSI is 52. There is some strength in 2 week. You could buy slowly into VXRT and take it from there. So with that, as you trade these heavily shorted stocks, look for stocks that are oversold. typically RSI below 55 or 50, and make sure they're recovering the shorter term like 1 day, 1 week, and 2 weeks, even though they're down big on the long term. Make sure short ratio is greater than 10%. All the stocks I reviewed, they got very high short ratio, much higher than 10%. Look for insiders or institutions buying the stock. That could be a good sign that stock has already bottomed out. Insiders want to scoop up the stock, or insiders have got conviction that stock will go up. And then look for fundamentally good companies. Look for nice sales and sales growth and positive gross margin. And whenever you see a secular biotech stock coming down on a bad news, maybe FDA or a clinical data, or even a software stock or a technology stock going down on a bad earning, if they're fundamentally good, I would buy them. That could be a good opportunity. So with that, thank you very much. Happy investing and trading. Please subscribe.